What's good, YouTube? What's good? Um, so the NFL schedule has been released, and I was very wrong. Looks like looks like the Giants are going to be facing off against the Commanders. Now, for one, I'm not the type. I'm not these Giants fans that quickly say, "Oh, let me look at the schedule. Let me look at the losses, the wins, the ties," because hopefully we will have a tie. I don't know why the NFL have ties. Because when I first got into football, I thought the T meant like tiebreaker. You know what I'm saying? So you have your wins, your losses, and your tiebreaker. My brother said no, it's ties. Like, because before the NFL has something called sudden death. You know, when it goes to overtime, it goes to sudden death. If if like 15 minutes pass and nobody scores, we go to sudden death. They don't even have that no more. So if two teams go the length of the quarters, 4 quarters without scoring or score, and it's tied, let's say the Steelers and the Browns, it's 27-27, and they go to overtime, and then nobody scores. If the clock reaches zero, it's a tie, which is stupid because I always thought that the NFL should go the college route when it goes to overtime. It's like start at the goal line, give each team 3 possessions to score. If they don't score in those 3 possessions, the ball game is over. The first team to score wins the game. You don't even have to drop out length of the field. Just at the goal line. Boom. But then again, we don't want to have a back and forth game. But again, you're at the goal line. It's not like you're driving down the field to score. You know what I'm saying? Like you're at the goal line. The first team to score, boom, wins the game. There's no but in college, yes, that actually happens when two teams, let's say LSU and Bama, tie 45-45. They start at their own goal line and they score until somebody stops them. But then again, the NFL does things differently. But yeah, this is my workout clothes, by the way. As you can see, combine training. I got the pants somewhere, but yeah, like I'm not the like. No, it's fun to nitpick and say, oh, we're gonna win this, we're gonna win that. Shout out to Giants show. But for me, I mean, I used to do that, but it just wasn't fun because, for one, you still have training camp. For two, you still have to cut players. And for three, you still have to trim the roster down to 53. You have 90 men on the roster as constructed right now. You can add on players if you want from the practice squad, whatever. But when it comes to cut, you have to cut 10 people. 5 to 10 people you have to cut. So that's 15 people you have to cut to trim it down to 53. And then the rest, if they're good enough, you could put them on the practice squad if injuries occur, which they always occur. But man, we have a gauntlet. We have a gauntlet. You know what? Hold on. Let me get my other tablet. Hold on. I thought the schedule was gonna come out Hold on, let me put it, because I'm putting it towards the light. And I know you can't. That, this is the pants right here. Hold on. I put it on, I bought it to medium. This is medium, so I might probably have to buy it. I'm going to buy the pants again, because it doesn't really, it fit, but it just, it sags off. So I got the pants, and then I got the shirt. But this is medium. I wanted it in large, but it was my bad that I put it on medium. Or I said I wanted medium. So I was playing Yu-Gi-Oh. Yeah, I thought the schedule was gonna drop Thursday or Friday. But yeah. So looking at the New York Giants, man, they have a gauntlet. I am not gonna kid you. I mean, if you thought last year was, oh my lord, I mean, wait, does it come on one side, or it just comes on one side? Oh, that's not bad. Cause I thought I thought the logo was gonna be like right here as well. But you have two NYs. But anyways, it's whatever. Can this thing not work? Thank you. Alright, so when I first looked at the schedule, for me personally, I wanted a non-NFC East opponent. Because we would always face the Cowboys, the Redskins. I mean, the last time we faced the Redskins, week 1 was 2011, when we came off our Super Bowl win. And obviously, we lost that game. But Washington is no joke. I don't know if we split the series or they swept us last year. I'm not sure. But yeah, man, just looking at the schedule, it's gonna be a doozy, man. It's gonna be a doozy. We do have the hardest schedule in the NFL at .574. Hold on, this is not giving me the. Hold on. But yeah, looking at the schedule, I mean, you could say, wow, the NFL really knows how to put a schedule together, huh? Or the nerds really know how to put the schedule together, right? So let me read this right now, right? I'm gonna read this right here, okay? It says, hold on, it says, the New York Giants are coming up a dismal last place season, going 3-14 in the NFC East. That led to some big personnel changes saved from their decision to keep combination of Brian Daboll, head coach, and GM Joe Schoen to give them one last shot to get their franchise back on the winning track. Giants will be under pressure to be the latest NFC East to have a big turnaround following the Commander lead. That's despite a rebooted quarterback situation and some lingering defense issues. Still, they should be a lot more optimistic, positive off-season action through free agency and the draft. How much more improved can the Giants be this season? Here's taking an easier look. So, home games are Cowboys, Eagles, Commanders, Packers, Chiefs, Chargers, Vikings, 49ers. Away game is Bears, Broncos, Lions, Raiders, Patriots, Saints. So, this is the official schedule. Let me put this right here. Okay. So if y'all can't see it, I'm gonna dim the light a little bit more. Oh wow, that's way too bright. Okay, there you go. So week 1, we face the Commanders. That is going to be a 1 o'clock game. Week 2, we face the Cowboys. So right off the bat, we face 2 NFC East teams. So we're on the road. We're on the road for the first 2 games of the season, and then we at home against the Chiefs on a Sunday night football. And then we at home against the Chargers, on the road against the Saints, at home against the Eagles, which is a Thursday night football, and then we're on the road at Broncos, we on the road at the Eagles, we at home against the 49ers, at home against the Bears, on the road, at the Bears, on the road against the Bears, at home against the Packers. When you see versus, that means we at home, obviously. We're on the road against the Lions. We face the Patriots on the road in a Monday night football game. That's probably gonna be the most boringest game ever. I'm not even gonna kid you. That game might probably be the boringest game in our schedule. And then we have a bye week. And then after that, we're at home against the Commanders, at home against the Vikings, at home against the Raiders, and we finish the season off against the Cowboys at home. Depending on what our record is. So, again, I'm not going to go into, we're going to win this game, we're going to lose that game, because any game can swing our way, any game can swing their way. You know, we still have preseason, we still have training camp, rosters still have to be cut down to 53, because obviously they start off with 90, and you have to cut 10 to 5 players, which is 15. And the ones who you do keep, you could put them on the practice squad. If somebody gets hurt, you can call them up, get them in tune with the playbook, etc., etc. Now, looking at the first 5 games, I'm just going to look at the first 5, because I know a lot of people just want to scheme through the whole 18 weeks or whatever. But looking at the first 5 games, we start off right off the bat with 2 road games. Now I know against the Commanders that's going to be a 1 o'clock game. The Cowboys probably is going to be 4:15. I don't think it's going to be a 1 o'clock game. Could be a 1 o'clock game. Obviously, the Chiefs. And we don't face the Eagles until October. And we got the Chargers, we got the Saints. That's going to be the, the Chargers, the Saints with their quarterback issues, the Chargers, can they get it together? The Chiefs, they're probably going to want to, show out, not really revenge, but they're probably going to go on a revenge tour. So yeah, man, all these teams. But I really wanted a non-division opponent. Like, I'm sick and tired of facing, NFC East teams, to be honest. I thought it was going to be the Bears. I really do. I really did think so. It was going to be the Bears. Either the Bears or the Vikings. But we were to face the Vikings, so there was no point of facing them again, But I really thought it was going to be the Bears. But obviously, it's the Commanders. Obviously, I don't know if they swept us last year. I can check. New York Giants versus Washington. I'm pretty sure. No, okay, so they actually beat us. Yeah, the Commanders swept us November 15th, and we faced them again September 15th. No, we faced them November 3rd, and then after that, we faced them again September 15th. So they actually swept us twice. But in those two games, we actually kept it close. We lost 27-22, and then this game we lost 21-18. So both of the games, you can say that we kept it close. Wait, did the NFC East swept us? So what I was, hold on. Okay, so we lost against the Cowboys 27-20, and then we lost to them again 20-15. So Washington swept us, Dallas swept us, and I know the Eagles swept us. So NFC East swept us. So we went 0-4 in our division last year. Yeah, we did. I don't think it's going to happen again. So we won against the first, so the first meeting, we lost bad, 28-3. And we met again January 5th, and we lost by 1 touchdown. So the first meeting was a blowout. Second meeting was we lost by a touchdown. So yeah. So the NFC East actually swept us last year. I don't think it's going to happen again. I think we're probably going to split some of these games. But we'll see, man. Like I said, still got training camp, still got preseason, still got, cuts to be made. So this roster is not, any roster, to be a fact, not even the Giants, any roster is not really complete. But we'll see, man. We'll see. I'm not gonna. I did say the Giants was gonna go 9-8. NFL PFF has the Giants going 6-11. NFL PFF have the Giants going 6 and 11, and this is way before the schedule came out. This is like around the draft period. Um, so we'll see. We'll see. Have fun dissecting the schedule, but that's just not me. I don't. I used to do that, but I don't do it no more because it's idiotic. You know, like it's idiotic.